Hi, I'm Super Sue Finneron, and this, of course, is Get Your Shit Together. SHIT is an acronym for success, health, inspiration, and transformation. And today, I've kind of been struggling with what to talk to you about. Of course, I have tons and tons of things, experiences, stories, all sorts of stuff, but sometimes there's so much that I get overwhelmed, as I'm sure most people do. So I'm trying to get, inspired, I guess you could say, on what to talk about. So I went back into some of my old files. And when I first stopped working last fall, I thought that I would try and write. Now, writing for me is something that I don't feel I'm really good at, and it's a bit of a struggle. But at that time, I was just trying to give myself purpose. And I hadn't thought about this idea yet, and I thought I would write. So I would make myself write 1,500 words, well, at least 3 days a week anyway, just to give myself purpose and something to do. I came across this article that I wrote called Sharkboy and Lavagirl. Yes, I know, sounds crazy. It's actually a kids movie. It's out on Netflix. If you've got kids or grandkids, it's a great movie. I watched it with my 8-year-old niece, Ella. And she picked it, not me. And I didn't have a lot of expectation for this movie. As I was sitting there watching it, kind of half paying attention, half doing something else, I heard just some profound thoughts and some profound quotes that came out of it. And so I actually wrote about the movie. Now, I won't give you the whole premise of the movie. It's a typical kids movie, but I will tell you some of my favorite quotes. And I'm going to read them because I don't want to mess them up. And so the first one was, "Fear lives in one place that you can never escape, your mind." And it was rather apropos that I come and talk to you today about that, because it was fear, I think, that was keeping me from getting to my next video. Again, it's, every time I put something out, I'm trying to be better and better. And sometimes I think in that I talk myself out of doing something because I'm trying to be better and I'm feeling like I'm not getting any better. Well, if you've ever felt this way, please give me a thumbs up. Give me a comment in the bottom to talk about what fears you've got and, how you overcome those fears. So I am also reading this great book by Tom Peters. Now, Tom is probably most well known for co-authoring a book called In Search of Excellence. And it was written back in the 80s, and it was all about management. And I actually read it when I was going to school way back when. So he's got this new book out called The Excellence Dividend. And one of the chapters I read this morning before heading to the gym was, whoever tries the most stuff wins. Whoever screws up the most stuff wins. And I was like, yeah, this is my message this morning. It's funny how things come to you when you need them the most. Anyway, if you are interested in managerial excellence and just life excellence, I highly recommend this book by Tom Peters, The Excellence Dividend. It's a real quick read and it's well worth it. It talks about the importance of brand you and happiness, and also sorts of other things that I'm actually going to try and talk about right here. Anyway, back to Sharkboy and Lavagirl. My other favorite quote in the movie was, "Dream a better dream and then work to make it happen." Now, again, think about this coming from a kid's movie. That's a pretty serious message for a kid, but what a great thing to learn when you're young. Let's talk about that, dreaming a better dream. We all have dreams. Some are realistic, some are, pie in the sky, will never happen. But why not? What holds us back from making those things come to fruition, from making them happen? So, as we talk about dream a better dream and making it happen, well, how do we break that down? And I think that when we what we perceive to be pie-in-the-sky dreams, the way to achieve those is to break them down into tangible pieces. So I'm going to actually use this show as an example. Of course, my dream is to become a big YouTuber. Well, actually, my dream is to help inspire other people to be the best people they can be. But in the process, I'd love it if this channel, kind of got a following. But for me, what I have to do is break it down. So I started out, it was just going to be a podcast. And then we started filming. And I was just using my computer, let's say, and now I have a camera, and I have lighting, and I have a lav mic. So each step of the way, as I grow, I get a little bit closer to my dream. And so each week I set up a new goal for myself, whether it be subscribers, whether it be watched minutes, whatever it is. And that's how hopefully I will get to my next goal or my pie-in-the-sky dream. So if you want to reach your dreams, break it down into tangible bite-sized pieces and attack it every day, every week, until you achieve that dream. And then when you get there, well, you can start on the next dream. I hope you've enjoyed watching this episode of Get Your Shit Together. Please don't forget to subscribe. If you like a video that you saw, please share it with everybody else. And comment. I'd like to hear what you have to say. We'll see you soon on Get Your Shit Together.